friends, and Sutav here. I want to talk to you today about this guitar. This is called the Godin Spectrum SA. It's a very old guitar. They don't make it anymore. They made a few iterations of it, and it's kind of like the A6 Ultra, but with upgraded features and very special things. So let me tell you a few things that I like about this guitar and a few things that I had to modify to make it work for me. So originally when I got this guitar, it was repaired and the bridge was coming off. I tried multiple solutions and I finally settled for this type of bridge. This is forgot the name. I think it's called the power bridge, and it actually holds it down very nicely, so I'm no longer concerned about this bridge coming off. But that was something very upsetting about getting this guitar. There's not much to say about Godin guitars. They make very good guitars, and telling you about the quality of the parts is almost pointless. You know, everything is good. Everything is very high quality. I believe that the fretboard is Richlite, but let me check. Let me double check because. So I was right. This is a Richlite fingerboard. It feels very nice, very glossy, very fast. 16-inch scale fretboard radius, 25.5-inch scale length. This guitar, it originally came with a 13-pin connection. In my opinion, that type of connection is expensive, exclusive, and nearly useless. So I replaced it with, well, I'm gonna get into that for a second, but I got rid of that. The frets, you know, I mean, what can you tell? It's a very well-made guitar. It's a mahogany neck. Very comfortable. It has a very thin glossy finish, but very thin. You can still feel the wood. The top of this guitar, let's see. It's a chamber mahogany body, and it doesn't tell you what the top is, but it's a very, I don't know if it's spruced up. I know it's thick, but it actually, it has a very good acoustic sound. It's a little thin. For me to practice on my own, and you heard right now just the acoustic sound of it. For me to practice on my own, you know, it's very enjoyable in a quiet place. Only in a quiet place. It's not very loud. Pretty balanced tone, I have to say. Fully hollow body, mahogany, chamber mahogany body, and it has a Seymour Duncan pickup. I had to make some changes in this guitar for some reason, and I want you to be aware if you're looking into buying this guitar in the used market. Not only the bridge might be broken or tend to come off. Maybe I have 3 of these units of this guitar, 3 units. I'm gonna sell 1 and keep 2. Only 1 of the 3 had that issue with the bridge, but 2 out of 3 had an issue with the preamp. It's an RMC preamp and pickup system. I don't know if that version of that system had a problem, but it kept draining the battery and it kept breaking, and I decided to just take it off because it was pretty much useless, and I was not feeling like spending $600-700 just to repair the electronics of this guitar. So I tried putting the piezo system, which is an RMC piezo system. Those of you that are not familiar with it, it's very high quality. Each one of these saddles is actually like a humbucker type of, but in the piezo system type of pickup. So it's very quiet, and it actually it picks up every single string individually. So I put all of that through, and I made my own magnet. I made my own bridge output, and I put a volume knob for it here. And I did the same then for the magnetic pickup, which is a Seymour Duncan. I think I already said that. And that is connected straight with just a tone knob. I had some issues putting this together because there's some bracing at the top. You know, this is a moving tub. But at the end of the day, it works out. It worked very well. I recorded an album with this guitar, and it works very well. It's an amazing tone. What it does is, now I just have the piezo straight out, but it's plenty of output. It's very, very, very hot. It doesn't need the preamp at all. It only uses it to kind of like to manage the tonality of the pickup. But in a way that's not even necessary. I found that if you massage the piezo too much, it sounds very similar to the single coil, to this pickup, with a little bit less bass and more explosive attack and a little bit more metallic. But it was not worth it in my opinion. So it was worth it more to have it so to speak raw, and to just have the magnetic with a tone knob. So it works very well. I also have a treble bleed and an orange drop on the tone knob, and it works very well. I'm very happy with this guitar. It works beautifully as a hollow body guitar, electric, and it works beautifully as an acoustic guitar plugged in. So this design inspired me to try the Harley Benton Nashville. Although some people might think that they're copying the T5, I think this is the guitar that they're copying. Perhaps they're copying the T5 with the hybrid series that they're coming out with. But the Nashville is basically this guitar, just without the moving top. So I'm very pleased with the guitar. I wanted to present it to you guys and tell you that this is my #1 bachata guitar in the studio. It has gone through a lot of modifications. I would say it's my most intensely modified, probably the only Godin guitar that I modify, and I'm very pleased with it, and I wanted to present it to you guys. If you're looking into buying this used, beware of the preamp. It's most likely, well, it's very likely that you're going to run into issues with that. Be aware of the bridge. It might just come off, but there are solutions. But be aware of that if you buy it in the used market, and be aware that this is a fantastic instrument. You know, just know that you're buying a used instrument, that you have no warranty, and you probably might have to do some repairs on your own, which is what I ended up having to do. So hope this review helps you. If you're looking into this guitar, best regards.